An AGOA, a U.S. trade initiative established in the year 2000, which allows African nations to export various products, especially non-oil goods, to the United States on favorable terms. You see South Africa, Kenya, Madagascar, Lesotho, and Ghana dominated the 2022 non-oil AGOA exports, accounting for 90% of the total non-oil AGOA exports in 2022, with Nigeria missing on the list. For analysis, join us is Patrick Ba-Abankwah, financial analyst and global investment consultant. Great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So how much of a lifeline is AGOA for African economies that have access to it right now?
AGOA is really a vital lifeline for many African economies, providing them with duty-free access to the U.S. market for over 6,000 products. In 2021 alone, AGOA exports from sub-Saharan Africa to the U.S. totaled about 13.5 billion, accounting for about 18% of the total exports from the region. AGOA has helped many African countries to create jobs, boost their economy in terms of the growth of the economy, and reduce poverty in many African countries. Let's take, for example, Lesotho. The textile industry in Lesotho, which is largely dependent on AGOA export, employs over 40,000 people, which account for about 20% of the country's GDP. In Kenya, AGOA export of apparel has helped them to create over 100,000 jobs. And in Tanzania, AGOA has helped cashew industry to boost their income for over 250,000 in these countries. So for me, AGOA has really helped many African countries, and it continues to create jobs for other countries and also expand the economies of these countries.
All right, has Ghana recorded any growth in its exports through AGOA, and what is Ghana exporting?
So Ghana, for me, has really seen growth in its exports since we joined the AGOA program in the year 2000. We look at 2001, when we started, Ghana was exporting around 50 million by way of export. By 2021, that has grown from 50 million to 1.2 billion by 2021 in terms of exports through AGOA. Ghana usually exports cocoa products, textiles, apparel, cashew nut, fruit, and vegetables. The country has really benefited from this provision by also leading to value-added processing, which has helped to boost the local content for most of the export products that we send to the U.S.
And we see Joe Biden announced that Uganda and 3 other countries would be dropped from the Africa Growth and Opportunity Act. How much of an economic blow would this be to a country like Uganda?
I think it's going to have a very major economic impact on Uganda, because if you look at Uganda on the same AGOA export, they are enjoying about 562 million in terms of exports through AGOA. And when you look at that impact on their economy, that's about 18% of their total export for the year 2021. So if they have 18% being taken off their books because of this ban, the loss of duty-free access to the U.S. market will lead to decline in their export, lead to job losses, and slow down in their economic growth. According to even the Peterson Institute for International Economics, the loss of AGOA will cost Uganda between 60 million, 6 billion per year in revenue that they are losing because of the export. So for me, it's going to lead to about 10,000 to 15,000 loss of jobs because of these initiatives. And I believe that the earlier discussions are put together to bring a consensus to the issues being raised by Joe Biden, the better for the country, Uganda.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep tracking and see if they're letting back at some point. Thank you so much. It was great having your perspective. Patrick Ba-Abankwah, financial analyst and global investment consultant. Thank you.
Thank you, too.